Welcome to my latest update. My name's Tania. I'm the Stitching Addicted. My latest acquisitions. I got some more of those silicone magnetic cable ties for on my Omnic frames because I've gone back to them and that I've bought a few patterns as well. I showed them in my Stitch With Me, and that will be the last pattern set I buy for a long time because I have got way too many patterns. So Coco's about to hit the tripod. She's wandering around. I also bought a project bag as well from Judith. I have a shout out as well. That's the Crow Stitcher. She's new. She's a full covered stitcher. I will have her an image of her channel here, and I'll have her link below. So go check her out. How many stitches did I do this fortnight? Did 16,187 stitches on 12 projects. That's an average of 1,156 stitches a day. I had one new start. I really didn't need any new starts, but I have Halloween Nights. That's a project that Leanne's working. Leanne's Small Town Stitches. Love her channel. I've been watching her channel for many years, and she's at 29% on Halloween night, and I've loved it for so long, and I've had it kitted up for years in DMC, and I was going to do it on 25 count, and I am doing it on 25 count, and I decided I just need to start it where I can still do the 25 count. So I will show that. So my first piece is my Hade Cell by Zyro Machete, however you pronounce it. This is how I use those cable ties, because you can get your Omnic frames height really tight, but the sides, I never got the side tensioners, and I just use a cable tie on the sides to get the sides tight. So how many stitches did I do on this? Let's see. I did 1108, and I didn't put what percentage I am at. I've got no idea. So I will finish this page out, and then I will start below and do the one page below, and then I have a funny feeling I'm at 58 or 59% just by memory, because I don't intend to get this finished this year, but I will finish it. But I don't intend to get the 2 new patterns. If you're wondering how I know exactly my figures, I have a spreadsheet of what stitches I've done for the month, and then it gives me my total for the year. My next piece is Vicaris WIP. Where did you go, Vicaris WIP? This is Vicaris WIP. Oh dear. Is a Thread Geeks. I do this every time. Who's the artist? I'm going to have to put it on the screen because I never can remember. Alchemy Carter. Look at that. I do remember from last time. And I did 1001 stitches, which brings me up to 25.91%. And this is on a 25 count 1/1 full cross. So this is a piece that has been lagging because I haven't put the, So I'm working on the raven or crow, whatever you want to call it. Not sure which it is. It depends on the beak, but I can't tell the difference between the two. I'm sure somebody clever will know, but as we don't have either rose crows or ravens here, I can't tell. So I haven't done it all enough for you probably to be able to tell. So that's what she's looking like. Absolutely love her. I need to pick her up more often. I actually, once I did all those trees in the background, she languished. I wasn't even sure I was going to go back to her, but now I've fallen back in love with her. Right, my next piece is Archer by Esmira. You can see some I take the sidebars off and some I leave on. I have heaps of sidebars, but depending on what sidebars I put in, I will show you the difference. Some have the new sidebars like that. Sometimes I put them in and you can't leave them in because as soon as you loosen it off, they fall out. And some of them have the old sidebars and you can leave them in because they don't fall out when you loosen them off. So it really depends on what sidebars you actually use. I have some of them that have the slits in and some of them I don't because of the new scroll rods, and they don't have the slits, so you have no choice. Right, so here is all of Archer, if you can see. Yep, you can see it all. So Archer is a Pain-Free Crafts, as you'll probably know if you keep watching me. She is at 74.70, and I did 1016 stitches, and it was all put across the top, and I have got from across the top now, so she won't go any wider. She's got wide margins. This was a kit by Pain-Free Crafts, so they are generous, absolutely generous with their fabric. You cannot be happier with how generous they are with their fabric. I think I've even cut off some of the fabric on this side and overlocked it because I wanted to have it on a smaller scroll rod, because it didn't quite fit on the scroll rod. I had to cut some fabric off. What's that tell you? They are extremely generous. So that's what she's looking like. Hopefully you can see it. I can't. Have I got it all in? So that's 74.70%. So absolutely delighted. She will be finished this year. Don't fall. Right, my next piece is Casper. Casper is another Tilton Crafts by, no, I'm going to have to put it on the screen. It is, no, I'm thinking and I can't think of it. I will put it on the screen. I did 1,041 stitches, which brings me up to 33.25%. And I keep working on the black. Hopefully I would have all of these, as I'm talking about them, I will have shown on the screen as well a before, because I would have taken a before and after. I'm pretty sure I worked in here somewhere, and I'm not sure. was a wee while ago. I definitely staggered the black because I want to bring some of this up now. Hate working on white. I should have picked a different fabric for this. This is before I started using other fabrics for pieces that had a lot of white. Dakota, is it? No, I can't remember. But I absolutely love this piece. But I think I still have like 35,000 black to go on it. And it's full cross again. A lot of my full coverage is full cross. So far, apart from a Haid sale, everything has been full cross so far. Okay, Dragon Reflections is my next piece. Right, this is Dragon Reflections by Anne Stokes. It is a pain-free crafts, and I did 1195 stitches, and it brings me up to 7.59%. This is my what's it called? My leap year piece. So I just need to get it finished by the next leap year. So I'm not in a rush for this piece. So I will just do it when I spin my wheel. So it's not a piece that I'm quickly trying to do. So 1100 stitches with ample. Fortune Teller is my next piece. This is by I think it's Luciana Labelle, and it's another pain-free crafts piece. Right, so I have a lot of pack threads on this piece. This piece is, I started with enchanted stitching, and the 310 stitcher has started it as well, and I am at 18.02%. This is, oops, I have the thread still sitting there, so I'll bring it down. I'm at 18.02%. Absolutely love this piece, but the confetti, whew, definitely interesting. But when she's finished, she's going to be stunning. I would have already had a before picture, and what she'll look like and after. So yeah, I love her. You'd think I'm new at this today. I'm a bit vague today. I'm starting to get a cold, so I'm not sure I will go away now. I'm not sure. My MS is playing up a little bit with it getting colder. It had been really stable. My next piece is my flag, my New Zealand flag. I'll show you a picture of what it will look like. Instead of stitching it like that, that's the way it should be stitched, I'm stitching it like that because of my scroll rods. But this is how it should be. And you can see I have filled in, instead of it being a Quaker, I have filled it in to be more flag-like. So I have done on my flag, how many? Oh, sorry, my shoulder just tweaked. On my flag, I have done 2,000 stitches and I'm at 12.51%. So I'm really happy with that. And how I get to each of those areas is 500 stitches. And I think it's about 300 for the corner bits. But I'm really happy with that. She's progressing quite nicely. Once I get down to the bottom or the middle areas, it'll be a lot quicker, I think, because I'll just be in the normal, I won't be doing quite so much. Maybe I will. But I'm really happy with that. My next piece is Mr. Grinch. Mr. Grinch still in my bag. And this is a cross stitch studio piece. And how much did I do on it? I must have done more than that. So it's 347. Huh. And it brings me up to It brings me up to 88.84%. And I think maybe I did only do the 347 stitches because I didn't have all the colours for it. I hadn't actually kitted it up fully when I started it. So I've actually pulled all the colours for it now so I can, when I go back to it, complete it. And it's done on a fox and rabbit fabric. I don't remember what it's called. At the time I started it in summer, so I decided the brown was really applicable because it was very brown here at that time. But now it's winter, I'm thinking maybe I should have picked a different colour, but green wouldn't have suited because of the Grinch. So maybe it is applicable because we don't really get much snow here. So I didn't think white was a good colour to pick. Right, my next piece is Absen Goggles. It's a mini and it's another Haid, and the artist is Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I started this with Becky Got Craft, and I am at, what percentage? I don't know. I'll have to put it on the screen because I didn't write down what percentage I was at. I'm unsure. I'll write it on the screen. But I absolutely love this piece. Once again, it is on a 25 count. This is 2/1 10th stitch, and I did 1143 stitches, and I mostly just did greens in the goggles. So I'll have a before and after and what it will look like. But I love it. When I'm tired, it's quite easy stitching. If my shoulder's sore, it's just nice to pick something that I'm not doing full cross. But I don't want to have everything 10th stitch because I think full cross looks flatter and more finished off. But the occasional piece is quite nice 10th. But not everything. My next piece is my swan, which I have finished. Brendan was teasing me and saying, so this is a cottage garden samplers piece that is which piece number is it? So I didn't grab the bag. Is that number 2, number 3? I don't remember which one. And it was the white swans, and I changed it. You'll notice the greenery is different. I just pulled threads from Stash, and I did the greens. I did silks for you, and even the house I did silks for you, and the pine cones and the black swans as well. I did silks, but to be fair, I prefer to do full coverage. This isn't a favourite thing for me to stitch. I have all the rest of these cottage garden sampling pieces, and I'm not sure I'll ever do them, to be honest. I also have Mini Moon River, and Jeffrey Severin, I think, is the artist. And I would have shown you a picture of what it looks like when I started talking about it. And this is on a 20 count, and the threads are CXC. The rest of them I will put whether they're CXC or not. I can't remember. This is definitely CXC, Mini Moon River. How many stitches did I do? I only did 517. I think it was that same day that I was kitting up, and I did that dark blue, green, teal, I'll call it teal, on the boat, raft. It's a raft. Oh dear. That's what I was working on. And does it tell me what percentage I'm at? I could be at 19.16%, but I'm not convinced. I think that's my flag. I will write on top of it what percentage I'm at, because I'm not sure. I have written it correctly. So I will write on my video what percentage I'm at. So my last piece is my new start. I'm not sure if I've zoomed through these or not. Is on 25 count. It, once again, I'm stitching it that way, but it's really like that. And it's Halloween Nights, and it is a Tilton Crafts, and the image is a Shutterstock image. I think it's from 2014, 2016, something like that. So it's not AI art. It's too early. And I absolutely love it. Once again, it's a piece that Leanne, Small Town Stitches, is working on. She's 29%. And yeah, absolutely love it. Love that it's going to be quite petite on the 25 count. And it might be quite hard to tell because it's quite dark so far. But you can tell. Can you tell in the light? No, you can't, I don't think. There is a pumpkin coming in there. Can you tell? Maybe not. and the fence is coming in there. So yeah, it's stunning. So how many stitches did I do? I did 4,073 over 2.5 days, and I'm at 3.19%, and I love it. I want to go back to this, and I want to go back to my animal panorama for a few days before I go away, if I do go away. I'm not sure if I will. So yeah, I love it. Just to get some more progress on both of them. I only have 2 more pieces that I want to start this year, and that's Deep Ocean by Hade. I've had that for a while. And the other piece that I want to start by, I think it's Thread Geeks, pretty sure. I'll show a picture of both of them, is the Alchemist. It's a retired pattern. I've had it for a long time. I've had it kitted up. So this is DMC, and the Alchemist is DMC. I've had it kitted up for ages, and Deep Ocean is DMC. So I've already got them kitted up. I had them kitted up in my cupboard for a long time. There's those cupboards over there. So they are full of kitted up projects, and I've spent the money. I've kitted them up, so I might as well start them. So yeah, that's about all. I will just tell you some statistics. So these are just for my benefit, so I know how I'm doing. It's not for anybody else's benefit, it's just so I know how I'm doing. So far this year I've done 135,142 stitches. So April so far I've done 32,292 stitches. So far January I did 36,604, and March was pretty close. It was 34,858. So will April be just as good? Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think we... But then again, I don't know, because I'm trying to get the glare out. I don't know, because when you're looking at January, yes, it was a very good month, but I was doing a lot of projects with tent stitch. Now I'm hardly touching anything with tent stitch. So I think that's the difference. So I'm very happy with the spreadsheet. It's working really well. I can put it on my phone, or I can go to my iPad, and it carries over to both devices, the spreadsheet. So wherever I put it, it updates it. I've got 2 iPads. So I'll just do a wee bit of life update. I asked Dave last night, I said, how many stitches do you think I've done on this? He goes, about 2,000. I said, it's over 4,000. He goes, didn't look it. You've only been on it a couple of days. You can't have done more than 2,000. So I had to laugh. We've done another batch of chutney. So you look at our tomatoes on the floor. It looks just as much, actually. It looks just as much as what we just did. Was 5 kgs we just cooked up. So it looks like we've got about the same again to do. bit over them. Of a cold, just a runny nose, so that's a wee bit annoying. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you can go have a look at the crow stitcher. I will edit this so there'll be a picture of what it will look like, a before and after, because I don't know how good my holding up was today. My shoulder is sore, it's tweaking a little bit, but on Tuesday I go and have another steroid injection, so that will help. So thank you very much, and I will see you again for another stitch with me. If there's something specifically you'd like to see, I will do that. I need to do my threads for my deep ocean because I want to start that in May. And I need to also find my the Alchemist, because I think I want to start that in July, August, because that's my most stitching months because it's so cold here, and so I probably get a wee bit more stitching over that time before it warms up. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Have a great week. Bye.